Can you believe it's been one entire year since the Super Mario Bros. Movie released in theaters? Yes, it is the 1-year anniversary already, which just feels so strange that a whole year ago we were sitting in theaters together watching the second Mario movie of all time. Some people don't understand just how massive this is for Nintendo. I mean, they've already ran the video game market, and the Nintendo Switch was already one of the best-selling consoles of all time, and on its 7th year, it's still doing extremely well. But how does Nintendo top off their video games? Well, they start making movies, and they finally dove into the movie-making business once again since 1993 to make their first animated film, and it did pretty massive. Well, how good did it do exactly? Well, the Mario Bros. Movie is at the number 3 spot right now for the highest grossing animated film, sitting at over 1.3 billion in sales worldwide, which is just nuts. The only films beating it out is Frozen 2 and The Lion King. And The Lion King was just because of the name, because let's face it, it just wasn't that good. Clearly, a Mario Bros. Movie was going to sell well, even if it was horrible, because it's a Mario movie. It's an animated Mario movie, one of the biggest video game legends of all time, so of course people are going to flock to the theater to see this thing. Nintendo fans, non-Nintendo fans, everyone. Before we dive into Mario goodness, we are almost at 300,000 subscribers. In fact, we are just 13,000 away. So you can make it happen today. You guys had it at 15,000 just like a day ago, so we can definitely make this happen soon. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Stay up to date on all things Mario. Do it. Do it. Do it. Of course, just like when everything comes out in the world, about a year later or just a couple months sometimes, people are like, you know what, this was really cool. Nope, I lied, it sucked. And then of course, the internet is full of trolls trying to say that the Mario movie actually was not that good at all, it was horrible, that the story just really dragged it down, that it was slow, yada yada yada. Yeah, I don't understand. Look, this movie was simply made for Mario fans and for fans of animation, really, because it's a beautiful looking movie, and it's a movie that pays extreme homage to every single Mario game just about. There's little references splattered everywhere. It doesn't need a story. Mario games have never had a story. You want a Mario game with a story? Here, I'll give you the synopsis. Peach gets taken. Boom, 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 bang. No, but for real, it probably could have used some type of story, some type of brand new reimagined adventure that they didn't just pull from the games, which would make sense, and maybe they're going to do it with the sequel, because we do know that there is a future Mario movie of some sort coming, I think in 2026, so yeah, we got a long way for that. But you can see, with this being the first Mario movie and Nintendo being at the helm over Illumination Studios, you can definitely tell Nintendo wanted to focus on Mario. They wanted to make sure that this didn't stray away from the source material too much, and that they wanted to make sure that Nintendo fans and Mario fans would definitely love this first. And one of the things I continued to hope for the most was just tons of Easter eggs sprinkled all the way throughout this movie, you know, referencing various different Mario games. That was what I was really hoping for. And they did more than that. I feel like there was just gallons of references. I think there's still probably a couple that some people probably missed. But man, it was so much fun rewatching and rewatching and rewatching and pointing out and finding every little small detail that was hidden. And they truly were details. They were some really fun Easter eggs, and it made me smile as a Mario fanboy. And for the very first Mario movie, I felt like these little callbacks were enough. I mean, if the next 20 movies are just simple fan service and just more Easter egg filled movies without any plot line and really no character development, then I'd be like, okay, something's up here. But obviously, they're not going to do that. We've already heard that Illumination is going to be working even tighter on the story and stuff for the second movie, which is really, really cool. So at least maybe we can expect more of a fleshed out plot. And like I said, they don't really need to pull from specific games. They could just make up a plot with the already existing characters and just use some of the characters from the games in order to flesh that plot out even more. Bring in the Koopalings, bring in Bowser Jr. There's a lot they can do, and I feel like it's going to be great. I'm not worried at all. I'll tell you what I am worried about. But I think anything with the Mario movies is in good hands. Illumination definitely is doing their job, and Nintendo at the helm as well is just making sure everything works the way they want it to. It's really turning out to be a really successful franchise. And Nintendo's just starting. I mean, they're going to have so many Nintendo movies in the theater, it's crazy. Like I said, they're already kind of making a Zelda movie right now, a live action one. We'll see how that goes. And there's already been an announcement of a Mario movie sequel of some capacity, and some rumors are suggesting it could be Luigi's Mansion or a Donkey Kong spin-off movie, which is also super exciting with tons of potential. With it being an entire year, it's really making me think back to my experience, and I just could not believe that I'm in a time period where I can go to the movie theater, sit down, and watch Mario on the big screen. I mean, it was serious goosebumps, and I know a lot of people might be like, you're a man-child, are you kidding me? But like, look, okay, I am, because it was amazing, and I'll do it 20 more times. Yeah, this was one of the best experiences I think I've ever had in my entire life. So I definitely am looking forward to the next Mario movie. No matter what it's about, I'm here. I'm there, day one. Count my ticket. You ever notice Mario has no lips?